Good evening, Council. Michael Bell here, 3317 13th Place. I had kind of a really nice little speech kind of prepared tonight regarding Chicago. John Burge was a commander down there, and he was fired 28 years ago. And just in January of this year, the mayor had to pay out $14 million in lawsuit settlements because of the incidents that occurred under his watch as a commander. And I thought there were some parallels that were very important between Chicago and Kenosha. Rahm Emanuel had to offer an apology on behalf of the city council back in 2015. The alderman stood up and applauded the victims of police misconduct then. There were parallels that are on a different scale, okay? In the beginning, city government scoffed at the idea of a police officer who could do such a thing. In 2008, U.S. Attorney Pat Fitzgerald stated that Commander Burge lied and impeded court proceedings during his 2003 testimony. And in 2017, in the Bell case, Wisconsin Attorney General Brad Schimel released a statement and said, at best, the officers were mistaken in their description of events, and at worst, they might have lied regarding the Bell shooting. I ask you this question. If the city of Chicago was offered a deal by its victims 28 years ago, where they would indemnify the city of Chicago financially against abuses of police cover-up, would it have been smart for the city to take that deal? And I'll tell you right now, they paid out $495 million since then. Today, I am offering the city of Kenosha and its insurance carrier financial indemnification if the police bullet that killed my son is released for outside analysis. Our family is not seeking money. We are seeking truth. I offer to pay for the lab analysis to be conducted by the nation's leading expert in ballistic forensics. I'll tell you this, we know that an appellate ruling may soon be issued. And I set a deadline for June 1st for the city to accept this offer or deny it. After that, my offer is going to be rescinded, and I'll pursue all legal and financial recourse available. I'm reminded of an incident that occurred in 2013. Governor Chris Christie of New Jersey, his staff had set up something that was called Bridgegate. The Port Washington Bridge was actually shut down in one lane, and they did it just to pay back the mayor of Fort Lee. And right now, there's a lawsuit probably pending regarding the governor being vindictive towards another official. John Antaramian, I heard that you're not releasing a bullet because I pissed you off. Is that the reason that you're blocking justice in this matter? And if I find out, sir, that that's the case, then the city needs to know about your pettiness and why you're not releasing the bullet in this matter. Last but not least, he's not going to be here that much longer, and somebody's going to take his job. I don't know who it's going to be. It might be Alderman Bogdala. Sir, do you want to be mayor, and do you want to deal with the Michael Bell issue? I ask you to show some courage and stand up and say, let's release the bullet, let's let our attorneys talk, let's indemnify the city financially, and let's get to the truth of the matter and let Michael Bell put this matter to rest. All aldermen, you have the power of resolution and you have a vote of no confidence. You represent the people, and the people are watching. If the Antaramians and the Morrisseys choose to protect themselves instead of releasing a bullet, I ask you to show some courage and protect the city and the citizens. Okay? The city may scoff and say there is no liability here, but I'm sure that you're worried because of the things that happened in this case, that you're worried that there's a liability. I give you a way out, and I ask you to support me, and if you want to talk to me, please call me, and we can go from there. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. I would also like to reiterate my fellow alderpersons' feelings about those that are leaving us. Going on to other things, and to let them know I've learned something from all of them, each and every one, and I sure appreciate the help I've gotten. Secondly, I want to bring up something that's not going to be popular, but I have to do it. Why am I in council? I'm not on council for any reason other than to help my constituents. I don't know if everybody knows, but Mr. Michael Bell is my constituent. I didn't necessarily even speak to him for the longest time because I was quite afraid, honestly, that I'd be ostracized by the rest of the council. Because when he comes to speak, there is definitely noises made, okay? And I understand. I do. I get it. But Mr. Bell is nothing but a father who's crushed, and he wants to know the truth. Now, tonight he said he would indemnify us. I don't know what more he could do. I'm asking that you release that bullet. I know it's not the popular thing to say, but honestly, he's just a father who's terribly broken, and he needs some closure, and the bullet would give him closure. So please, let's find a way to release it to him. If he's willing to indemnify the city, I don't see any reason why we couldn't do that. Thank you.
Okay, lady from the